Yeah, okay, good. Oh, yes. That's what should be.
Get got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it. Moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it. So don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance.
Oh, that was fun. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Did everybody get something to eat? I'm momming everybody to death. I know I am, but everybody needs to stay energized. So we're gonna start this week like we always do with a gratitude. Once again, not all storms come to disrupt our lives. Some come to clear a path. Our friends who are in the path of Helene are struggling. I don't know if anybody remembers the Dunwoody tornadoes. Was anybody around when that came? Okay, so my mom's house got torn down during the Dunwoody tornado in the 1990s. And we lived off the Red Cross food truck, whatever they came to every day and they fed us. And I was just like, this is so awful. I can't believe this really happens. This is a million times worse than that ever was. And I just want you guys to know how proud I am to be with Keller Williams. They have provided, my very good friend Lisa is the TL up in South Carolina on one of the offices up there. And y'all provided her with over 200 y'all generators. 200 generators for her office. Her agents have no power, no water, no nothing. But KW Cares did that. And y'all want to talk about serious stuff. That is changing lives. That is changing lives. She didn't have power. She didn't have water. She's still out there on the truck passing out the generators. So that's y'all. All that is you. That's what this company is. And that's what you guys do. And I am so.
Friday, they still have 50 agents. They haven't been able to come.
Did you hear that? That scares me. That number scares me, but 50 agents that they haven't been able to. Is it down to 25? 25 agents they haven't been able to contact you. So y'all send happy thoughts, send love, send all the stuff, all the good feelings. And I just want to thank you all for contributing and helping and doing all the wonderful things that you do. It's what makes us who we are. I got a message from her this morning and she was like, I'm never leaving KW. And I was like, okay, it took a lot to get you to that point, but y'all are just incredible. So
On behalf of this office, onward to put 1,500 in.
thank you. Thank you. Sam put in 1,000. I mean, y'all, this was serious stuff and y'all rose to the occasion. And it's so nice to know that we're not just a company that smacks about it. We actually get out there and do what it is that we say we're going to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else has a gratitude today? Somebody's got, y'all have to come up with a gratitude.
Nobody's thankful?
Nobody's.
Yeah.
But do that to me, I get nervous.
You guys put on such a good, Melody and the team put on such a good vendor event last week.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, got a lot of good guys out there. This office has some great resources, so
We
I'm
do.
thankful for that.
Thank you. We're thankful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have gratitude. I definitely want to thank Melody and shout her out. It was an amazing event. She showed up and everybody had a great time with beautiful weather. She just did her thing. She did stop.
She is a star. We have a lot of stars in this office. So, all right, I'm gonna run with that gratitude since we seem to be an ungrateful. I'm teasing with y'all. Georgia Natural Gas brought us that phenomenal lunch that is out there, and I believe we have Miss Tammy Dale.
She is on
Zoom.
So Tammy, if you want to unmute yourself, I'll spotlight you for everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
Tammy.
Grateful for you, Tim.
Thank you. And I'm thankful for you guys. I got to enjoy that vendor appreciation event last week and it was wonderful. So thank you so much for hosting us. We appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And thank
All
you for the lunch today.
Absolutely. Sorry I couldn't be there. I had some last minute, let's just call them issues. So I apologize. I had planned to be there, but I'm there in spirit, I promise. So just a quick overview of the program for anybody that may be new or maybe not taking advantage of it. I want to be sure you're aware of the benefits of our program. So as with our real estate program, you as a realtor can offer your client a special discount when they need to sign up for natural gas service. So as part of our program, you can offer them $120 in bill credits. And then for every referral that you send to us, then you will receive a $60 Visa gift card. And for October, November, and December, we're doing a bonus. So if you refer 5 or more in a month, you get an additional $500. So we do that every year in the fall, just because it's coming up on holiday season and all that. So we want you to have some bonus money. But you guys have sent a lot of referrals over the past few months. So I just wanted to say thank you for that too. But just know that you're giving your client an advantage too with the 120 in bill credits, because they can't get that anywhere else except through you. And a lot of people, like we've talked about before, moving in from a different area do not know that Georgia's not regulated. So they do have a choice in their natural gas provider, and they're looking to you for who to recommend. So what's on the next slide?
We're both over here doing that. There it is. 5 easy ways to spread the word.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So on that other slide, if you're not already part of it, scan that QR code and get signed up. I think a lot of you are already on our program, but scan the QR code, get signed up. That's only signing you up as an agent as part of our program. And then you can take advantage of the benefits of it. So on the next slide is the 5 ways you can share your offer. So once you are part of our program, you are going to be assigned your own link. It's your own URL. So it's so easy to put that in your email signature or your utility information when you're sharing it with your client, any of the closing docs. Some people put it on their social media and open it up to anybody in their network to just click on the link if they're shopping around. This time of year, a lot of people are shopping for different gas provider because this is when the rates start going up in the winter. So they're looking for the deals. And I will tell you, and I'm not just telling you this because it's October. October is the best time to switch providers. It's when all of the marketers have the lowest gas rates. So we're very competitive in October if you guys know of people in your network that are shopping around for it. Also, as part of our portal, once you're signed up for the program, you have your own exclusive flyer. You can print these or save them or however you want to do it. And so we've talked about social media and all that. Okay, what's the next slide? I think the next slide is, so as part of our program, you're going to be, we'll send you the gas prices for all providers each month. You can share that with your clients because a lot of them have no idea. This is not current, just so you know. This was from, as you can see, back in June. This updates each month, and we will send you as the realtor as part of our program will send you the current pricing for that month, typically sent about the middle of the month. And then the last part of, once you are part of our program, you can take advantage of Quick Connect. And Quick Connect just allows you as the agent to go in and turn on gas at a property without going through the normal processes of it, without credit check and all that. You can actually log into the portal, and if you have a home inspection coming up or showing or whatever, the property is vacant, you need gas turned on, you can go have it schedule it to be turned on Friday and turned off on Monday. And it will be the variable rate, so you don't want to leave it on there for long. This is for vacant properties, short term only. Last, and as you know, it's going back to the rewards too, guys. When you get the rewards, that's my contact information. You can go ahead, Raven. That's my contact information. If you have any questions or anything, please reach out to me. That's my cell and my email. And just as a reminder too, on our rewards, we are sending them digitally to you now. So once you provide us with the referral, gas is flowing for 7 days, then you should be getting an email saying, hey, your rewards are on your way. And then we'll send it and you can put it in your Apple Wallet or however you want to do it with your digital, or you can request a physical card and we'll send you a physical card. You can share that with your client if you want to pass it on to them, however you want to do it. But anyway, thank you guys. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I can see you, but you can't see me. So it's good to see you.
Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Julie.
Talk to you later, sweetie. Bye.
Alrighty.
All right, y'all. Things Julie just learned. Yeah. I did not know there was a quick connect where you could turn on the gas, or I did not know that. Was everybody aware of that but me?
No, no,
I was like, of course Lisa knew about it. Lisa's like, yeah, we knew, Julie. Why would you want to do that? Just for the inspection, I guess, but I'm confused. I never been that, I thought we did. I didn't even know it was available, so, well, there it is. I also like to talk about putting that link on social media. Passive income, y'all, passive income, so, onward. Onward. Tammy, come on up. I'm so excited for you guys to come up.
We got some fun today.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, whoop, go back.
Go back.
Not yet. We're talking business. Something about bubbles. Giving it up.
All right, here we go.
Well, with some good news, got a little bit of
So look at
bad
that,
news.
y'all. With all this stuff. And she didn't come out with the glasses.
Plain dress.
Some buzzes, all right. I got it.
All right, well, focus on me, I'm not bad rip, okay? But you guys, Friday's job report came out, right? Market adjusted. So we saw interest rates jump from 6.125 back up to 6.5. That'll let the dust settle a little bit. I think that we'll start to get those will come down. But as a reminder, you guys, rates are much lower than they were at the beginning of the year. So that's really, really good news. I don't know if we'll see it, how it plays out. You know, again, when rates move higher, the Feds are, will they cut again? We don't know. We're gonna have to keep an eye on it. But just keep reminding your folks that they're still low, they're still great rates. We are still seeing a lot of movement there. And then the other thing was that also helped is that the dock workers went back to work. I think that they stayed on strike, that would have really hurt us. So that, I think a week and
Bad news out there is bad news. Good news out there is bad news for rates. Unfortunately.
So that's where we're at with the Onward Sick. As a reminder, we post this every Monday on the Facebook page for you guys too. And of course, if you get our regular drips, you're getting it.
And you can always share anything we have. Plagiarize it, take from it. And now, whoa,
No.
who's gonna be Thursday? Who's already going Thursday?
It's Saturday.
And Saturday, okay, all right. Why aren't you going? There's people that didn't raise their hand. It's free. But anyway,
Yeah, you.
we are giving away 2 half-full scholarships.
So do you need to explain the difference between the free first day and then the full bowl?
Yeah,
They're two-
so full bowl is $7.99, and that's an 8 week
Right,
commitment,
including the free first day.
including the free first day. After that, it costs you money. We're gonna pay half of that for 2 people. You have to register with us today. QR code is on there for us to do the drawing, okay? We are gonna pull more of these, not more, we're gonna pull probably 4 more of these the day of Thursday for start also. So we're investing in half. If you've already registered, if you've already paid your $7.99, if you're already in, we're gonna take the half and we'll put it toward open house or client appreciation. We'll get you the $3.99 if we pull you
Very
first. And if we pull you first, then we'll pull somebody else and give them the Bold Scholarship, but we'll be fair with it. So register, if you have intentions to sign up, but you don't have to sign up today. You don't have to register today, but your intention has to be by the end of the day, Thursday, you are gonna register.
Okay, so when are you going to announce who got the scholarship?
We're gonna announce today.
Okay, so.
We're gonna pull it from
So
today,
y'all need to register.
register today before
now.
the end of the
There we
day,
go.
but you physically don't have to finish the registration until after you do first.
First day, so finish, do this today, if anybody's
Yeah,
interested,
register.
which I hope everybody is.
Yeah, register. Everybody got the QR code?
You'll get it in your slides too.
If you've done it before, just like they said, I am 9 times bold in my career in 40 years, 9 times bold. And I've done the 100. I've done what you're about to do, but this class is supposed to be on the next level, right? And then Sam's class is about to come up. I'm gonna add to it for your golden text. You can go into HomeBot. You can send the client their name and their address, register them, text them, and tell them that you've done that. You're gonna be getting a HomeBot. This is gonna give the value of your home. You can read through it. We'll help you with the dialogue or scripts, and your neighborhood. You can do list reports. If you've got a listing, hey, I think you'd really be interested in this listing. That could be one of your golden text. You can do rate flood. If there's a home that is listed in this office, you can go in and get rates and programs and a cool setup flyer in like seconds and text them that link also as a golden text. And we'll help you do that.
Awesome, thank you guys. Well, we have more resources than anybody should have, I'm telling you.
Julie?
I'm scared. Yes, Nicole.
When I win,
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
can I give can I upfront the 2 transactions that I'll get my rebate and then put another half full to somebody else in here who needs it?
We will talk about that.
So what
Oh, you know what?
What I confirm,
On my rebate, can you take that for somebody
That's
else?
very generous, so let's talk about it, but yes, I hear you. Y'all are just trying to give away her scholarship that she's going
No,
to
no, But then we have the rebate, so you guys know that you can bring somebody on.
I got it.
In a situation.
I got you. I feel very strongly about Bold. It is, if you ever go to Bold and Nicole is there.
Not bad, it's a problem.
There you go. That's what it is. It's not a problem. If y'all know Nicole is bold. That's all I'm gonna say. McMichael and Ray, I thought you running around outside. We'll go get them in a minute, bring them in. Wanna go find, okay. McMichael and Gray, is our other team of attorneys along with O'Kelly and Sorhan. And, Kenneth Bray is the attorney and and so is Jay Kaplan, but Jackie Reeves is our girl who, is in our office. You can see her running around a lot. So if you ever need anything, you can definitely ask them. I didn't see Kelly in the house today. We just spoke with Tammy. I don't believe we have Up Equity in the house today, but I know who we do have. And she wasn't here last week, so we're so excited that she's here.
I'm so sad not to be here last week. I was out with the cold, so if you guys see me coughing, you didn't. I promise I'm not contagious. So I don't know about you guys, but for a while, when people would tell me like around October, they're like, hey, so like 2025 planning, I was like, hold the phone, guys. It's only October. We have a couple of months. Like, I need to get through my 2024 first before I even think about 2025. And then someone pointed out to me, they're like, well, what happens November 1st? It's holiday season. And so I don't know, like, again, when the holidays hit, anything that's not on my holiday to-do list goes to the bottom, and suddenly it's mid-January and I realize I still haven't done that oil change all the way from November. So what you don't want you to do is have your marketing strategy be like my oil change all the way in January. So October is really the month to start trying to plan your 2025, get that marketing strategy all laid out. So here at Diane Endeavors, me and my team wanted to give you guys a little bit of gift to help you in your endeavor to plan for 2025. And so if you guys look, I've given you all a 2025 marketing planner to help lay out the entire year for you guys to fill out. So, yes, so that is all for you guys. If at any point you are starting to fill out your 2025 and are like just hitting a wall, you don't know, like what area do I want to farm? I'm not sure, like how do I need to cut down my sphere of influence? Do I need an idea like for what should I do in May? It's October. Come talk to us. A friendly reminder, we do have not only design appointments, but marketing strategy appointments where you can sit down either online or in person with one of us for about 30 minutes, completely free for you guys. And we can get those things sorted out. Our goal at the appointment is not just to talk about it, but to have you leaving with a plan so that you can start executing it that month. So just a friendly reminder, if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. As always, I'm always here after team meeting and I love talking to you guys about sending things out.
Thank you, sweetie. That's awesome. We missed you last week. Glad you're back. So y'all, first of all, this is awesome. It's just Eupasia. It's not a big bulky thing. Sam sends out every month, an entire month of social media prompts. If you are not using them, you are recreating the wheel. Okay, because it is a day by day social media prompt that he sends out. You could use it along with this and you could be set for next year. So yes, sir.
Well, what I love about this is planner, right? Like when we don't have a plan, we don't have a path, and we only get there with this. So yeah, this is amazing.
So incorporate the information that Sam is giving you.
Look out for your other loose paper.
It does. That's what I like about it. It's thick and it's easy to write on. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Diane Endeavors. Thank you, Tim. They never fail to come through. TCS Property Management, our rep in our office is Markia. So if you guys have any, I've got a ton of emails this past week about is there somebody in the office that I can, use to rent a property or this or that? Yeah, we got somebody. We use Markia. So, tools to run your business. All these are clickable links that are going to be in your slides. And were we going to talk about profit share real fast or?
Yeah, I would like to talk about profit share with you guys real quickly here. Who knows what profit share? Right?
No, Stephanie's unsure.
So profit share is an avenue for you to grow passive income and wealth, right? And plan your retirement exit strategy from real estate, right? What it is you have an agent you co-op with on a deal and you say, hey, I would love to work with you. Let me connect you with someone in my office, with my leadership team to see what they can do for your business. And then boom, they close the deal and you get a check, right? It's as simple as that. So we hope that you guys will want to get involved with that. And I'm going to invite Alicia up that career day real quick.
Yes, we have career day coming up for all you agents. If you have anybody that you think would work well here, that you think you've done a great transaction with, and you had a really wonderful relationship with them, you said, you know what, I think they're KW material. We are going to have a career night. So it's from 5 to 7. There will be light refreshments that will be served, and we will go over what it means to be an agent in this office. This is something that I'm hoping that if you know of anybody, please let them come in that day and talk about it. It's also a great way to build your downline, right? Raven just talked about profit share. This is another way to build your downline, create stickiness, develop relationships, and also grow your business. Okay?
Is that in person?
That is in person right here in the office. No Zoom. No Zoom. Let's socialize. Let's fellowship. Say hi to people and get together. Okay.
And join your connecting agent. If you have someone you are bringing in for this,
Yeah.
come with them to introduce them with everybody. Because guys, this not only is this passive income for you guys, but it helps to create our culture. We love our culture here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And when we bring people who are like-minded in with us, it helps to keep building on that culture.
And it creates a stickiness too, right? You like it, so you develop a relationship with somebody. And nobody really knows us agents like us agents, right? So you always have those conversations and you always need to bounce ideas off of someone that is experiencing some of the things that you have. So this is just an opportunity to create fellowship and relationships.
Would you say this is more for new agents or experienced agents? Or for people who are looking to get into the business?
It's more so for those individuals that already have their license. Now, whether you are new in the business or you've been experienced, we welcome you all in, but it's for individuals that already have their license.
Thank you, Alicia.
So if they don't have the license.
They call me
can
when they
explore. Okay.
There we go. They call me.
You have anybody who wants to start a career in real estate, they call me, and I'll get them through case four, and everything will be wonderful.
All right, so
So we got you covered on all ends. Yes, ma'am. No, now with your mouth full, tell me now.
With food in my mouth, that's on me. But I have a friend who was wondering if there's a brokerage that will provide funds for her to receive a health license.
Yes. Well, absolutely. Okay.
No, actually,
It's called case four, and we will get her enrolled, and what it is a scholarship that covers the cost of the pre-licensing course. Okay. So yes, if anybody has anybody out there that's interested in getting into real estate, we can get them through the pre-licensing course at no cost to them. I mean, and
Keller School over the thing.
yes, and it's not need-based, it's not anything else, it's just a scholarship for them to get into real estate. So feel free to reach out, send me their name and number, and we'll get them started. No problem at all, of course. Yes, ma'am.
Anywhere.
So here is the thing, yes, it can be from Keller Williams anywhere. It's kind of a weird thing because anybody in the United States can work with us and go through case four. That doesn't really benefit us because of course the end game is for them to put their license here. So if they're in Wyoming and they're filling out the thing and they get their license, they do it in a company there, it doesn't really benefit us. So the answer is, yes, it can be done, but the end game is not the best result.
Every state pretty much have a case for.
Yes.
And best practice, guys, best practice is to connect them with the KW office in that state they want to get licensed in, and if they want to get licensed in Georgia, you can contact Julie or case43679@gmail.com.
There you have, and there's from Ms. Raymond. Okay, we're gonna go over these real quick so we can get to our golden text. This phone call has really taken off, mastering the market of the moment. And then this down here, conversation practice and role play. Y'all, I know role play is old school, but there is nothing as good as good role play. I mean, honestly, Alicia and I do it. I mean, you know, I'm usually a obnoxious agent who's like, I don't know, you know, and Alicia's explaining it to me, but the role play part is worth going to the call. Please.
Ron does it.
He's done an amazing job, doesn't he?
He calls real people.
He does.
Like,
Yeah.
like, he makes,
Okay.
he didn't even give him
Somebody
her
called.
her name and number.
It's
He
amazing.
learns stuff. I mean, I've stayed on it and I'm, wow, he's smooth.
Yeah.
Really.
Without being hard.
It's okay. He's got some great conversations.
And also the way that you want to go, think about your business. When you are in real estate, you got to get back to the basics, and it's the minutia that gives you your aid, right? So getting on those phone calls, overcoming objectives, and not being afraid to have those conversations are what's going to catapult your business to the next level. So don't be afraid to at least get on there, because he has objectives that are common, but the way that he handles them is because he's practiced. Right? So we got to start practicing that and get back to the basics so that we can build up our businesses. That's what it's about. I mean, I get on the phone and I cold call, and it is not it's probably the most boring thing to do, but my business has grown significantly. It's like that snowball. It keeps building. Once you start doing it, you're constantly going to build up your muscle, and you also build your business, and you'll start to see the effects of that, especially now. Between now, you start getting on the phones, doing all this stuff now. Come time in December and January, you got a couple of closings under your belt. So don't hesitate to get on those calls and listen to what he has to say.
I agree with her,
Yeah.
100%.
Great, because they go over all the numbers. So you just hear, you're doing it every single day except for Tuesday. Then you're
hearing and you're a part of the trends and you can really speak to that when you're having conversations. And also Homeward being on there,
Right.
you're hearing every single day what's happening with the race, yeah.
If you hear the numbers every day, you start to internalize the trend.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I've heard this morning from our joint partner that the mortgage rates are gonna go up on Friday, because unemployments are probably gonna be, so you're, gonna need blockage there.
It's a good call, y'all. I mean, it is, it's full of information and I'm on it. I would love it if you guys could be on it as well. So.
And I'll be hosting in October, so.
So we want to be on it.
Y'all have to be on there to show Sam how much we support it, so we'll send out a special. Yeah. Chartmasters, Q3, State of the Market, October 22nd, up on Ronald Reagan in the Forsyth Conference Center. You don't want to miss it. It's a wealth of information.
Everybody needs to be there. This should be mandatory.
Absolutely.
Be there.
Yeah. And it should be mandatory, but we don't use that word here, so it's strongly encouraged. Winter coat drive, This is no joke, y'all. We need coats, we need men's coats more than anything else. We are, even though some of us are not doing that well this year, we're still trying to come from a place of abundance. Because comparatively speaking, y'all, I mean, my goodness, we need to help as many people as we can, so. Especially men's coats, yes.
They don't have enough.
We do not. And this is the flyer, and is it Mel, you can drop your picture in if you want to send it out to people.
Yeah.
Another great way to touch people.
And
And
this beautiful woman right here.
no. Wow, in case y'all didn't know, in case somebody talked about it, what is it about, what is it about? Oh, speak off. Okay. These are the dates they're actually doing. This is for the Thursday one, but they're actually doing it on Thursday and on Saturday, which I think is brilliant. And we have almost as many people in the Saturday as we do in the Thursday. So it is a life-changing experience. It is a lot of hard work. So if you're not ready to work hard, might not be the class for you.
It'll be the class for you. You want to work hard. You want your business to grow. Get to Bold. End of story.
There it is. Just summed it up. Here's the Saturday days. There's the registration.
Only a few days left to get that bold rebate, so make sure you sign that form.
Right here. A rebate of $400. Yeah.
It's free.
If you've got an agent that you've been recruiting and or might want to recruit in your downline, it would be a great time to meet them there.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I don't know if this
I've 3 agents outside the office.
this may not be the right thing to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We imagine that we have, oh, we have.
You can read.
But you can't. The hours watching. There are going to be agents at Bold. There are over 200 agents, I think, who are not Keller Williams agents, y'all. And these are not new agents who are new to the business or anything else. Berkshire agents, Ansley agents,
Harry Norman.
are they still?
Yeah.
Harry Norman agents, sorry.
Ask me how I know.
Agents. And y'all, I don't know, but if I were there, I'd be there being the most wonderful you that you could be and handing out cards gently. We're trying not to overwhelm them with recruiting or anything else, but get out there and make some friends and make some contacts. You never, ever, ever know where it's going to lead. Everything is a business opportunity.
I was on a MapScript call yesterday, Cody Gibson shared some of the numbers for Bold. There were 10,000 people going to Bold in October from Keller Williams. 400 of those are non-KW guests, 200 are
Yeah.
Wow. 200.
From our
Yeah.
there may or may not be some vice presidents coming into our launch.
These numbers have never been
Here we
hit
go.
before. I'm gonna give Leanza at KWNA the biggest shout out in the world because Leanza figured out a way to contact all of the real estate agents I shouldn't say figured it out. She did it. She contacted everybody in the city. So, I mean, hats off to her. Leanza did all her thoughts, all her everything. She didn't get recognized for it. She did an amazing job. So the reason we have these huge numbers is mostly because of Leanza's work behind this. But did you hear what he said? There might be some vice president.
They may rhyme with Schmody Gibson.
Oh,
Gibson.
Shashin.
Yeah. Shake and Shody.
Can I also say something? I don't want to, I know Leanne did a great job, but I do not want to discount our team because the Sharon office have done amazing.
They have.
They've worked there behind us, so they kudos to them and I want to shout them out. They did
Yeah.
an amazing job behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
It's a start here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Love it. I was giving, the main point behind the Leanza thing is that is why there are so many agents who are not Keller Williams agents coming. Because of what, because of her, but yes, our team is
Because what you
incredible.
learned here.
Huh? Right, what you know, God. Thank goodness. Get on up here, Sam. Does everybody know who's Sam?
We agreed to lock the doors, right?
So, yes, the doors are locked. Everybody, do they need their phone?
Yeah, you're gonna need your phones.
Get
We're
your
gonna-
phone And for those of you who don't know, Sam is our Director of Information and Technology for GLG.
You have an intro slide?
You want me to dance? I was gonna do my interpretive dance. Me? No? Are you ignoring? You ignoring?
No, I'm sorry. Technical. There we go. Yeah, I had to put a slide up because I often jump right into content and I forget to introduce myself. So I do see some new faces. My name is Sam Jackson. I'm the Director of Innovation Technology, and that title means absolutely nothing to me because I am nothing without Lucy Senna. Hopefully y'all know her. I love her. I cannot teach a class and not mention how great she is. But I have the privilege and the honor of leading the technology efforts for the Georgia and Carolina Legacy Group. We now have 8 offices and 2,700 agents in our group. We are kicking butt, and we have a plan to take over probably another 41 in the next couple of years. So really excited to kind of kick some butt. I'm also a MAPS coach. So I coach agents and really I coach other tech trainers across Keller Williams. So I have the privilege of actually seeing what goes on a national and international level as well. And I'm also a labs advisor. So you can throw your tomatoes and eggs at me anytime command breaks. We're working on making that a better product. And it has really come a long way since we started that thing probably about 5 or 6 years ago now. So I share all that to share that if there's anything that you would like to see added to the command platform, please let me know. I have the direct route to give that feedback to our developers and make command the product that we all want it to be. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk today. We're here to talk about legal obligations. So anytime I talk about the Golden Text Workshop and we get into lead generation tactics, I just want to put a slide up here that we call CYA, cover your assets. So y'all don't sue me, but this is one of those things that we should not mess around with. The Telephone Consumer Protection Act is no joke. I would say probably about 3 years ago, if he asked me, hey, should I call somebody the do not call list? I'd say, yeah, just ask for forgiveness if they say anything. Don't do that. We can't do that anymore. This is no joke. So we're going to get into some lead generation around text messaging here in a little bit. But if I tell you to text somebody and they're on the do not call list or you don't have permission to text them, please just ignore me on that matter. Cool? We're on agreement? Right on. So has anyone attended the Golden Text Workshop before?
Yeah.
What did you experience or what do we typically experience when we do the Golden Text Workshop?
Surprise and delightful things.
Like what? Tell me more about that.
Like, last year I did one with you in here and got a listing out of it.
Yay.
Is that worth your time?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I want to hear. Yeah. Anyone else?
We had another agent who called in and told me, and this was an experienced agent, like Kathy, right? Top producer who told me that they got 4 appointments and 2 listings from it.
4 appointments and 2 listings. That's amazing. I had the privilege of teaching this in Fort Mill, which is one of our sister market centers just outside of Charlotte. There was an agent who got their license literally that week. She had been in business for 2 days and set 3 listing appointments in the 1-hour workshop that we had. This works. So if you have some reservations of like, oh crap, they're going to make us text messages. Oh crap, they're going to make us lead generation. It's because I'm going to take a stand for you. Because I know right now, when you look at our calendar inside of real estate, I want you to finish the year strong. And I challenge you, I'm not going to sell bold, but I challenge you to be bold for the next hour so that you can change your year if you're having a down year. Or heck, if you're having the best year ever, let's just keep that momentum rolling. And let's make this the best 2024 finish into a strong 2025. I would love to break a record, track all the appointments that we do this. Right now, the current record is that I taught a couple golden text workshop to our Greenville Market Center that had 19 agents who sat inside the classroom, and we set 49 appointments in 1 hour. All you gotta do is trust me for the next hour to send the text messages. Trust me blindly. It will- Cool.
Let's
All right.
go, Roswell. Yeah.
Got this, we got this.
So here are the rules, and I'm gonna add a little caveat here. So number one, I would like everyone to participate today. Now, what's gonna happen here is that we're gonna send some text messages out. I'm gonna give you exactly what you're gonna send out. So you can take the thinking out of this, which is great. I'm gonna put text message on the screen. I'm gonna give you a random letter for you to text, because I found that if I just say, hey, text 5 people, we go into this like level of comfort, and we don't get out of our comfort zone. We just text people that aren't going to give us business, aren't going to give us appointments. The whole idea here is we're going to stretch outside of our comfort zone for the next hour. Okay. But I'm going to tell you exactly what to say. And then as you get a response, I would like for you to raise your hand, and I would like you to interrupt me no matter what I'm talking about, as long as we're not working on somebody else's response. The goal here is that we're going to respond as a group. This is going to be a team effort. This is probably the biggest team that we have here together. We're going to come up with creative responses based on what we send out to our people. Cool?
Yeah.
So just raise your hand, and as long as we're not working on somebody else, we'll kind of get through that. The other thing here is I would love for you to actually turn the ringer on your phone. And the reason for that is this room and this class is a lot more fun when it's just constantly pinging with responses the entire time. You'll see me, I'll get really giddy. I'll be like a Pavlovian dog. I'll start rolling. I'm like, it's gonna be really fun. And then I'm gonna add this. If you want to play expert mode, swap phones with a partner.
Oh.
If you really want to take a stand for year 2025 and you have somebody that wants to swap phones, that way there you have no reservations, right? I'm getting a rate on my phone. Take it, girl. Set appointments for me. If you want to play in expert mode, I challenge you. I've never had anyone take me up on this, but I like to offer it. If you want to really trust this class and these text messages, give your phone to the person sitting next to you. But if you want to take it, go for it.
Yeah.
You want to stay here.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready to file in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here is your first one. This is the golden text. Not that you can see them. Before we get to golden text, anyone familiar with the golden letter? What's the golden letter?
I have buyers, do you want to sell your house?
But it's essentially like a really long letter that says that, but that's the gist of it. And that's our first text message. This is what I want you to send out. Would you be willing to sell your house to one of our buyers?
And put your name.
Right.
Office class in Alabama, and somebody put my name. I'm not gonna call them out or specifically what office, you can probably guess, but. Yeah. 50th in the nation education for a reason. But yes, what? Yes, thank you. Okay. I want you to text at least 5 people, and I don't care if your first name is or if your phone's organized by first name or last name, but we're gonna go with the letter M as in money. Cool.
I have a list of expired, expired.
If you have a list of expireds, wait for the second text message. Yeah, the next one's a good one for that.
Oh, now it's done.
Yeah, no, I love it. Now,
She's all in. She's gonna switch phones.
now, I understand what I said here, and my screen does not say this. I do need to change this. The language is very important. Send this to at least 5 people, right? That means you're allowed to do more. And if you feel obligated to go, like maybe I have 3 people on my phone with the letter M, move on to another one. Go to your N's, go to your L's, okay? Swan, is there a question? Okay. Awesome. Now, there's usually a smart person in the room that dictates this because it's faster. Feel free to do that. You hit the microphone button. Just say, hey, we're doing this across from my buyers with your phone. And then you can just copy and paste this onto at least 4 more people. Thank you, Ray. It's fun to do that.
Remember, raise your hand once you get a response.
I heard it ping. This is just somebody's popular.
I was drooling, somebody.
I
Ready to attack.
missed my mouth with coffee. It wasn't drool yet.
there any parameters around this?
Use the text, Ben, just the text.
No.
He scared me. I don't know what he was saying.
So that's a great question, and please, if you have any questions or really any objections to what we're doing here, please raise your hand, because I'm sure you're not alone in your thoughts here. So the question was, are there any parameters? Do I want to make sure they own our home or not? My opinion on this and experience in the classroom is no, just send it blindly as long as you're not breaking Telecom Consumer Protection Act. Because what we find is that even if we don't get a favorable response, we got a real estate touch out, which is the most important thing. What do we got? Okay. Okay. And your name? Ebony, excellent. Can y'all help me out? How would you help Coach Ebony here?
Can you say hello, Ebony? Would you be willing?
All of my contacts I've touched this year that are own their home, they're already on the given it. So we do like a arrangement for them. And again, they're persons, so I'm not the people that I have a relationship with, so it wouldn't be like, oh, they'll think it's not me, they'll think it's a bot, they'll think it's fake.
Okay. Can you change it to say, do you know anybody
I can.
else?
I know.
Like already in the process?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
That would be it.
Yeah, so if you're really stuck on this one, then yeah, Nicole, I would just go reach out to somebody you are comfortable doing it with, yeah. But I would challenge you getting outside your comfort zone is where we truly see those results. That's where we break through. We're always just out of arm's reach of getting to that next person.
I know this is a golden tag for this. I got it with this.
We got three. I'm gonna prioritize the response then, yeah. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. All right, so let's help Tawantis respond with this one. If you get a person that says hell no, what do you say back?
Do you know anybody else?
No.
Do you have a credit score? Do you, would you like to capitalize on equity you have in your home? Do you know how much equity you have? And I have, I'll give you my house in Douglasville, 215. Oh, you can.
Oh, goodness. Stop.
No, capitalize on the equity.
Yeah, we don't know the situation. I'm gonna put hell no question mark. Keep the conversation moving. Keep the conversation moving. Hell no question mark? Hell no? Yeah. What do you mean by hell no?
Hang on, mom's got one. I got it inside.
Okay. Well, where is your home? Okay, let's help Rhonda out. So the question or the response was, I do not have a home in Georgia. How would you handle that? Because here's the great thing about real estate. Can we collect referral checks anywhere?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, we can. So how would you help? How would you respond?
I would say something like, oh, that's great. Where is your house located again? Because I have an amazing referral network and can help you get with an agent
There
who
you
can tell
go.
you about it.
Nothing. Good. All right, Tom.
So, hey, we're not there yet, perhaps a year or two.
All right, not there yet, maybe a year or two.
Cut it in half.
Well, yeah. So to Nicole's point, she's been here, we've done this. Whatever they tell you, they're lying about their timeline. Life happens faster than we think. Life does not tend to save the dates. You have to remember that whatever date they have in their mind is absolutely wrong. Okay, so don't let them go 1 to 2 years. But I would connect with them, and how would you respond to Tom's, which is maybe in a year or two?
Great, can I?
Is it
keep up
okay
with
if I
you in the
follow up?
meantime? Yeah, there we go.
I want to know what's causing the move a year or two from now? And that's the direction I'm going. Like, what has you moving a year or two from now?
Well, no,
Kids from college,
You know this?
yeah.
Okay, keep that conversation going though,
okay.
because if we can get some clarity on their timeline, we may be able to still set up an appointment here, at least to get them created inside of an opportunity if we have more clarity of, okay, is it 12 months or is it 23?
Yeah, you're gonna be here, and then we need to get together.
Yeah. And we don't know their entire situation. We don't know their entire portfolio. You might be able to do 1031 exchange. There's all kinds of things we may not know with their situation. I would still push, hey, let's get clarity on that. Okay.
What about you said, so you would be opposed to a full price cap offer for your home at this point?
Don't sell. we're selling too much with these things. I want to keep asking questions to
Okay.
get some clarity on what they're doing. I didn't forget about you. Go ahead.
I have a question. Could you send that text message to Portia Family?
The next slide I have here, the text number 2, is the one I'll use for anyone that we have a real estate relationship with. Okay, your response?
Said no, LOL, I'm staying there for a while.
Okay, how long is a while? Yeah, how long is a while with Monique? Yeah, that's great. Cool, y'all ready for text number 2?
Yeah.
Did I miss anybody? Any questions? Okay.
Wait, Ron, do you have one?
Yeah.
At least 5. Yeah, you can get more. Everybody needs to do 5.
Oh, I see, I hear pinging over there.
Hold that, let me get text message number 2 up, so, because we have a lot to go through, and then as this one's up, I'll get your response. All right, text message number 2. Have your real estate needs changed? Do you have any questions about the changing real estate market?
So this is what to expect.
Yeah, so this one here, I'm gonna give everyone a random letter, just in case you are a brand new agent in the office. However, this is the perfect text. This is the text that gets the most appointments out of all the text messages that we send here. And there's a reason why, because I challenge the group every time I teach this, that if you have a lead or a contact in your phone with the last name of buyer or the last name of seller, because you don't know their last name, you have nothing to lose by sending a text message out, because the entire context of your relationship is based on real estate. So every FSBO, expired, Bob the buyer, Sandy the seller in your phone, I want you to send it to that person. Cool? And for everybody else, we're gonna get you a random letter, thanks to ChatGPT. All right, hold on 1 second. And for everyone else, we're gonna, O is an OMG, we're making money today, baby.
And also you guys pin these to your clipboard, right?
Yeah.
Pin
I'll put a slide, I'll put the QR code at the end, so you have access to all these things. I got Ronna, Tom, and I'll come back to this other side here.
And don't forget Ben over there.
What, no, just one suggestion.
Yeah.
I messed up and sent it as a last text, which is probably not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, don't do that.
Cause everybody now is like, well, what hurt? So I'm just
Hey,
saying,
don't do that.
I made that mistake. So I'm like,
Thank you for sharing, Ben.
Hey, it's okay, you just became a connector.
yeah, well, I'm putting sorry that wasn't meant to be a group message, but I do want the answer, so.
So for that, do you ever suggest reach?
I don't, because I like the live prospecting aspect of this, but after today, yeah.
Is an individual text back. Yeah. The answer.
Yeah. So, because typically I don't have time to cover all that, like the implementation, but yeah, Reach is a great tool that you can start doing this every day easier, that you can use Reach as an app that uses your actual cell phone number. It does come with a fee. I want to say it's like $7 a month. Yeah.
You can actually do groups, like your A group, your B group, your C group, but then it texts out, they don't know it's a group text, when they respond, it's an individual text back.
Yeah, yep, exactly. All right, Ronna, yeah.
On the first one, I got, hello, Rana, no, we love our house, thank you, hope everyone is safe and happy.
Great, okay, so essentially a very polite no. How would you respond?
Yeah, we're.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Use this one. Good, Tom.
Okay, so to the same person that's from, I said, great. Is it okay to keep up with you periodically? Answer that always, bud.
Oh, yeah. So again, the very least, we're making real estate touches. So if you're not getting appointments out, we just now put Tom inside the mind share of that person of all things real estate. Now, here's the thing, Tom, you gotta make sure that you follow up on that promise and you reach out to them periodically. Cool.
Yeah, I'm at comfort zone and I was trying, I'm attempting to bridge the gap between my husband and my family.
Right on.
And I did the last one and he said, hi, not interested in selling home at this time, thanks.
Cool. Hey, real estate touch.
You gonna send a call, cause you also have comeback, what you gonna say? I will figure it out. I'll tell you tonight.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I have a very, my customer service background, so what are we saying before we just jump in? If you have relationships with people in your contacts, have you had, have your real estate needs change? So what are we saying before we jump into this?
Nothing. Trust it. Trust it.
Didn't say, hello, blah, I was thinking of you.
Well, So
Now?
you gotta be really careful because sometimes we have these longer text messages. If you start adding too much on top of it, it turns into an email and we look more like spam than what we intended to.
Well, call on Nicole, please.
Yeah, I gotta call Nancy real quick.
Okay.
She's been patient. She's a little-
Here we go. Hello, it was the last question.
Mhm.
Hello, we've not considered it yet, FJ, but if the price was right, we might.
Oh, that's good.
Not to squirrel here. Did someone just get a phone call? I heard it ring. Okay. If you get a call, take it. Get out of here because if it's a response to that happens, it's gonna happen. Can we all agree that everybody in their mind has a number in which they would move out of their house? Call it the Godfather deal, right? Like make me an offer I can't refuse. I have a number, and it would end up with like a toe tag or a divorce. 'Cause my wife would kill me if I accept one of those, right? I want to get to know their number. And that would probably be my question, be like, well, what do you have in mind that would make you move?
Thank you.
Yeah, good, cool.
So the last one, not sure, not sure, wasn't thinking about moving right now, but I guess it depends on what they would offer.
See?
We would have to discuss more.
See, sounds like we need to talk, we don't coffee and talk about it, right? Yeah.
You think, Sam, let's say.
That's an appointment. That's an appointment.
There's two things here we gotta be very, very mindful. Number one is there is nothing worse than taking on a client who's not motivated,
Right,
right?
right.
I want to get to the motivation, but I also know that I want to get to an appointment. So I would say, hey, it's been a while. Can we grab a cup of coffee? I want to learn more about your plans.
Yes, because I sold her her first house and their second one she rented and then she actually bought it from the actual seller. I kind of did a little hands off, but wait, what's inspection, make sure you do all the inspection things. And she bought it, which is fine, because she needed to be there where her kids are at.
Yeah.
So this might be something that's right there at Emory Circle.
Yes.
So I would go with like kind of the soft close for an appointment. Hey, let's grab coffee and catch up. Now, that's very different than my go-to response for these, and we're gonna get to it eventually, but I'm just gonna go ahead and plant that seed. The goal of this entire text messaging thing that we're doing is at some point, we want to be able to say, it sounds like we should meet. That's ultimately what we're trying to get to whenever we're going back and forth in conversations. I would not go as aggressive, it sounds like we should meet. I would go the path of like, hey, let's catch up with grab a cup. I want to learn more about your guy. Y'all, we're not gonna get through these if y'all actually get responses.
This is still the first question.
Okay.
A different person though.
Excellent.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for checking, but we're not moving anytime soon.
Again, Tom is 2 for 2 on just getting real estate touches. There is nothing wrong with that. You just had 2 real estate conversations today in which you put yourself in the mind share of clients. So good work with that. Ashley?
I had one, not interested in selling at this time, not interested in renting the house at this time either. I'll just keep it status quo for now. When I get ready to either, you'll be the first to know. Thanks for the.
Oh, yeah. Real estate touches today. That's it. Let's go. Yeah, so just go with whatever your go-to response is for a situation.
Very nice.
Perfect. Yeah, great job, everyone. All right, y'all ready for number 3?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Oh, yeah, I need to start plugging this because from here on forward, I rip off Phil Jones on basically every text message. Anyone familiar with Phil Jones and the book Exactly What to Say?
Yeah.
Dude's got like 30 magic phrases, which I absolutely love because it takes the rejection out of the actual like question that we're putting out there so that like you don't get your feelings hurt. This is an incredible book. It's also available on Audible. I feel like it's like maybe 40 minutes if you listen to it like 1.5 or 1.25 speed. It's an easy book to read. He also has a real estate edition, but I would recommend get the original Exactly What to Say first. You're gonna see his magic phrases in like the rest of our text messages today.
And it's Prime Day, so
It
if you
is
buy
Prime
today
Day.
on Prime.
Couldn't have primed that up better. All right. So this is text message number 3, and this one here, you can do some customization. So you can say, hey, Raymond, would it make sense to start you on a home search sometime this year?
This is a good one.
Oh, I know.
Now, the magic phrase in this, because what I want to point out is that the magic phrase is, would it make sense? So when they say no, or I'm good, or whatever their response is, they're just saying, it doesn't make sense for me to get set on a home search. That is not rejecting you as the human. It's not rejecting you as the professional. It's not rejecting you as the friend. It's just rejecting the offer that we're putting out there, which is a home search. And it may not make sense for everybody. If you were to text me, I'd say, no, it doesn't make sense. Unless you're servicing the Hilton Head area.
Somebody responded to me.
What do you got?
Well, I didn't just write this question, I did greet them. So I just asked Alaikum and they responded back on the spot. Yes. So I'm like,
Question.
I did. I said, do you have any questions? Oh, do you have any questions about the changing real estate market?
Okay, and they said, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I know he's a homeowner. And I know he's not.
And that's all they said was. And that's all they said was, yes, I thought. I kind of like it when they tell us a lot more, because then we're like, all right, well, where could this lead to? So let's help everyone out. If you just get a yes response to this last text message, how would you reply?
When's the best time to chat? Or I can give you a call around.
I mean, my go-to always, it's aggressive, and this is why my numbers are probably inflated on the number of appointments we said. Hey, sounds like we should catch up, sounds like we should date.
What letter are we doing now?
For this one, we're doing V as in victory. ChatGPT's giving me some obscure letters today, but we're gonna run with it. Yeah.
Don't take this.
Yeah, no, this is what person's gonna say.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is number 3. Hey, the person, would it make sense to start doing a home search sometime this year? And as we kind of get closer to the end of 2024, going into 2025, you can usually change the language tailing this. Hey, does it make sense to set you up on a home search next year? Right?
It's my friend for your caller.
Oh, I love that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie. Anybody else get to recruit?
Can we cheat with that? Does that count?
Counting it, it's all in.
Yeah, who's gonna be the first appointment though? Usually it's like the damn break. Yeah, we get one, we'll go.
I mean, I'll send you her info right now.
You're awesome stuff.
Okay, so I sent just more of a touch point, because I have a client who was interested in selling one of their homes.
Yeah.
I think just checking in to see if you decided how to move forward with your Roswell. home. She said, hey, Lauren, we're good to hear from you with the heart. We've decided to keep both the homes for now. Okay, but then before I could respond, she said, are there any new ranch style homes coming up around?
Okay, so they're asking, are there any ranch homes? How should we respond?
I thought.
Okay, you're good.
Keep an eye out for that. Do you have any time to talk about exactly what you're looking for? She said, give me 10.
Ranch home.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yes, make that phone call. We're gonna count that as our first appointment. Go ahead, Nicole, and then.
So, in a heartbeat, but sadly I can't. There are 5 adults in my household that would have to be displaced and can't afford to move anywhere else.
Which method did you send?
The first one, this was the first one.
Which you look at your house, one of ours.
Would you do that? Heartbeat, but she has 5 adults in the household.
I can find them all kinds.
Thank you.
But they can't afford, she said.
I would say, hey, would you mind me connecting you with my lender? Maybe they have some financial options that would help them. What do you think about that? Sam?
Yeah,
I'm thinking that, but I'm also thinking I need to find out more of the needs if they're squished. If they're squished, she might have a whole bunch.
So-
She might have a whole bunch of equity to take that, put it onto a multi-generational.
Yep.
They're live better.
So my go-to for this type of messages, you probably have more options than you think. Sounds like we should make.
There you go.
I thought this. Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good. Like, but.
And she wrote back and said, put me in the game, coach, especially since we gonna get 25K grant when Kamala is president.
So, close to the appointment, I say, hey, like, let's not wait till November. Let's meet now, so I can, so we can have the same page on that game plan. Yep, let's meet now, let's always put the same page for a game.
That's awesome.
Go for the appointment, you got it.
That counts as an appointment there.
Well, she's gonna set it,
Okay.
yeah, you got it. You guys are wondering my numbers are absolute BS now. We're not appointments. No, you got it, yeah. All right, everyone clear on this one? Hey, would it make sense to start your home search this year? You got one proof in the pudding.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Chandra, I'm curious, were you able to follow up with them to get time to meet up?
He hasn't responded.
He will.
always.
Mhm. And this is a good reminder that if you're sitting here sending the text messages and you're like, hey, this is really fun, but I'm not getting responses, you will get responses later. Sometimes.
Tom got another one.
Your first part, Sam, you probably have more options than you think. I said, would it make sense to chat over coffee?
Don't say, would it make sense? Just go for it.
Let's chat it.
Yeah. So, I got Sean. So if you're not getting responses, just trust the process, keep sending them. What's gonna happen is you're gonna get flooded responses probably right after you leave here today. It happens every time people text me and they're like, hey, I sat in the back of the classroom, I had boo-boo face, like I wasn't getting responses, I walked everyone set appointments, and then they all came through later. So if you're not getting responses, if you're not getting the feedback from your people, just wait, it will happen. Keep going. Go, Tom.
Okay, to the current question, it came back, thank you, but we decided to stay.
Great, congratulations. Yeah, if anything changes, I'm here for you. Your trusted realtor, Tom.
I think he had somebody in the back corner.
There you go.
Mark, did
said-
you?
Anyway, that's an appointment.
There you go.
Full time appointment.
All right, ready for number 4? We're not even halfway there yet. All right, so again, another Phil Jones magic phrase, and I love this. I'm not sure if it's for you. And what happens when someone tells you if they're not sure if it's for you?
Why is it not for me?
You sure? Of course it's for me. Did you mean? Nope, let's go back and forth. Got a little heavy on the trigger there. Yeah, thank you.
He's ready to go.
All right, number 4, let's go ahead and change this to 2025. I do need to update my slides. Number 4, when would be a good time to discuss your magic phrase from Phil Jones? Because you can throw anything at the end of this, it's gonna work. When would be a good time to discuss your real estate plans? And go ahead and update this to 2025. Like you said.
Well, let her.
And let's see what ChatGPT tells us. T.
Oh, geez, a good one.
Yeah, T's a great one. You got a lot better last names. You got one?
Yeah, this is the one about, are you ready to sell your house? Woman too. And she said, no, I'm not selling my house. And I said, are you ready for another investment property? He said, no, not right now. And I'm gonna write back. Please keep me in mind.
So a lot of these text messages can turn into responses. This would be a good one for your exact situation. I would just put so in front of it. So when would be a good time to discuss your real estate plan?
That's the first time so was needed. There's usually a time needed work.
Yeah. All right, so we're texting at least 5 people. First name or last name T, I don't care, but at least 5 people. When would be a good time to discuss your real estate plans for 2025? Okay, just make that edit.
Would you get
Good,
that?
Ashley.
We got a response from the, would it make sense to start you on a house for this year? Said, hey, Ashley, how are you doing? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Well, that's not enough. Well, then could
They
you
need
follow
to
the
do
Sounds like we need to meet and inspect
your
your.
great follow?
So you said it's good, when would be a good time, or does it make sense to see if on a home search? They said, I'm not sure.
Yes,
Interesting.
I know he rents. Cause I help him to like, about 2
Well, then you could do number 4.
Well, you can do number 4. I'm also thinking you probably go back to number 2 and just kind of modify it to, Regan, you put me back on the slides.
We're doing T.
Go back to the.
You could go back, you could probably go to this as a response, Ashley, of like, well, what questions do you have about changing real estate market, or what questions do you have, and just try to figure out what short means, because that's kind of confusing.
Well, delete all
So what if I have, which one would be good for I have someone really good, they're renting for 2 years, they left the area.
Yeah.
Should I do the 2024, I would change to 2025.
This one?
Yeah.
Or the next one?
What is that?
If you have people that are renting, I would do the slide that I have up, or just wait until the next slide I show you, the next one's good for renters. Yeah.
Hey, just one T. He is a potential case for a person, so what I do
Send
this,
it to me.
so I started with this one and then say you're still looking to do your real estate as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Contact everybody.
I'm checking with Zoom now to see.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't write that.
We're early enough, 2024 is not a big deal.
Zoom, feel free to unmute yourself.
I will say that I really, really appreciate participation and the energy in this room. It is great today. You guys are kicking butt. Like everyone's energy,
They're all in like
participation,
this.
is great, yeah.
That's the group.
You guys are called rockers for. Yeah,
You got 20 minutes. Hang on.
yeah, we got.
Would you be willing to sell your home, your house? She says, I will be selling next year sometime around March or April, whenever I'm out of bankruptcy. I couldn't do it right now. I just had a realtor come by my house 5 days ago to tell me what I'm looking at.
So this goes back to the same response we used with Nicole. There's probably more options than you're aware of, because I'm thinking if I'm in bankruptcy, right, I feel like the walls are closing in. You start to not see those options, you start to not see a lot of some things. I would just say, hey, it sounds like we should meet. There's probably a lot more options than you think. Can I just be a second opinion?
She's got equity. That's so much. Classmate.
Okay.
So, okay, so, hey, Veronica, sounds like.
Let's simplify it even further.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that realtor that reached out? Is that just a random cold person that reached out to her 5 days ago?
What do you think? I wonder if she's on the bankrupt.
I can't text and think at the same time either.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So another thing that you can say, especially if you know somebody that's working with another agent or has a relative that's an agent. Another one of my go-tos is, hey, how do I earn the right to be your backup agent, or how do I earn the right to be your second opinion?
She's
I
responding.
like that. That's awesome.
There you go. Okay.
Driving them people they've been ready to purchase.
Family.
Oh my God. I love them.
Yeah, we love them. We have to.
Right? So I sent the one that says, is it time to start, good morning. Is it time to start on your home search this year?
Mhm.
Did you start your lender application yet?
Okay.
Because I've been working with her.
Yeah.
What did she say? I have not started my lender application and needed this reminder. Thank you. Things have calmed down, so now it's the time.
Great.
Good job, Ebony.
Would you consider that an appointment?
So I work all my.
No.
10 minutes.
You're okay, there. Good luck, Lauren.
But it's just kind of getting people to kind of stop dragging their feet on getting it started.
Yeah. Have they filed an application specifically with Onward? Yeah. I have, so I'm not.
Hang on.
I have a point I want to share.
They have received and, they have like 3 or 4 lenders they were talking to.
Okay,
So when I said, application is because they have not done one.
okay.
Am I gonna drop Kathy and team in? Jump on?
So let me share y'all a coaching call I had yesterday.
Yes, small criticals, y'all, unless they're ready in 4 months.
What's the time period? How many different times can you apply with,
You can apply as many lenders you want within a 30-day period.
okay,
Yeah, as many as you want for today, but right now, they don't know they're definitely ready in 4 months or less. Don't let anybody do a hard form.
okay.
There's no good for it.
So tactic 12 of the shift book, anyone know what that tactic is? It's called bulletproof your transaction. We are blessed still here and that we have not felt the shift as the rest of the country. I'm working with a coaching client right now. He's in Mississippi. The average age on market is like 85 days.
They gotta be.
We're running into issues with appraisals, with not getting funding. A lot of things that we're not used to, that we haven't seen since like 2015. From the shift book, one of the things that Gary recommends, specifically if you're not getting funding, is running parallel applications with lenders. That way, if whatever random lender that they had in their mind that they're coming across fails, like it often does when they don't partner with their local people, you have an opportunity to run a parallel application along with Onward. I can't tell you how many times it's going to save your deal if you start doing that habit now before the shift. So it sounds like they probably have a lender, there's somebody in mind. Get them to the winning.
Sam,
Good.
in response to what you said, that's true for wherever our GLGs are, our locations, but if you're like I got one in Lithonia, one in Douglasville, there's one C- high school, and I'm seeing the shift.
Yeah.
When you have the schools drive real estate, and I'm seeing the shift where the schools aren't the greatest.
Yeah, take up the shift book. Good, Kathy.
If anyone in this room are on a call the next 30 days, has someone let us do a full pre-approval. We're the second opinion, that's okay, full pre-approval, just because they did the pre-approval with us, we'll give them a $50 and. Okay. And $50, and just to do a full pre-approval, second opinion.
Right on.
We'll do a flyer, we'll get you a flyer.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, so I got two responses.
Okay.
One, this was to the first question. One was not me.
Okay.
With the first question of, are you ready to sell?
Yeah.
And then the second response was nothing but, it just says 1.5 million. That's it.
Great.
Did you ever go to RPR?
Okay, okay.
You go to RPR and see what they can give?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Set the appointment. Hey,
For $300,000.
that's okay. But hey, let me come out and see if whatever you've made justifies that price.
There you go, with double shade.
She responded back and she said, yes. She actually sold me this house. I didn't sign anything yet, but I was going to first try for sell by owner because I want to sell as it is without making any changes.
Stop, let me come out. I don't know what emoji you need to send to go along with that, the house and a fire one or what. Like,
Spell as is.
yeah,
Oh, my God.
just, what's your afternoon look like?
Yeah, what did you have?
Go get that thing.
Go
What
get
did
it.
your afternoon look like?
Yeah, don't give me any talk about that.
What does your afternoon look like? I have.
Good job, baby.
Quiet.
Hi. Good. Okay. Which one? This one? Alright, so what would be a good time to discuss your real estate plan for 2025? Neighborhood? I really get stuck on this one for a second. Huh,
Take that top. Do you wanna buy or sell?
yeah, like buy, sell, invest here.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
It's like,
Or like, and depending on the like, what's the context relationship? Like, you know this person pretty well?
She's a baker and I use her to bake cakes for patients.
Oh, okay.
He's a bigger oven.
Okay, so my, we're gonna go to text number 5. My reply to this person is our next text message.
Oh, God, Tracy.
All right, so this is another opportunity that you can send this as a cold text, but also as a reply. So if somebody replies, huh, number 4, number 5 could be, well, hey, I'm not sure if it's for you. And I would be this exact. I'm not sure if it's for you, but I found a handful of homes that are a deal.
Wait, should we be counting calls?
I think they count as like.
Do you hear what Sam said? If somebody says, huh? This is a great reply right here.
Hey, no, you know what? If you can hug, you can hear.
Any of these text messages.
All listen.
Any of these text messages that we're using with the magic phrases from Phil Jones, you can easily turn them into replies when they're really questionable, like we just had with the huh. Like, hey, let me follow that up with the, well, I'm not sure if it's for you, but like here's another offer. I found a handful of homes that are a deal, and I just want to see if any interest. And this is a great follow-up, specifically to the one that Katie real estate.
So I got a response from the last question that
Okay.
said, no, thank you. This one.
Catch me up, I'm sorry.
I got a response that was just a no, thank you to the last question. Should I then send them this one?
Yeah, so I would give it one more shot with this, but like if somebody just says like, hey, like
Yeah.
you don't want to get to the point in which like you're coming over too salesy, too pushy, because you want to ruin that relationship.
Yeah.
Because if you come off too pushy, all you're doing is training them not to respond or not to pick up or to block you.
Yeah.
Did you have one?
Oh, I didn't.
that question about maybe. The time manager, we put out here. We love what we do.
We love where we live.
What's that last word, sorry?
We
We
love,
love what we do. Love what
We
we
love it, cool, okay. Okay, they want to get together still? Perfect, yeah, go build a relationship. That's what this is all about, is building a relationship.
What letter did we do?
How's the call go?
We didn't get one yet.
yeah,
Contact.
I'm available now. I'm in town here for another like 1 minute, right? So I'll be here in another 30 minutes. So, on your way.
Very- she got it.
I have an appointment.
That's 5 already in the room.
Y'all, Ashley's.
He's looking at.
Ashley.
Dan, can you count that one? He's looking at his calendar.
Yes, we got a conversation. I only had an hour, I can't be here all day. Oh my God.
Sure, that was. Sure.
Or an appointment?
Okay, sorry.
I said, I gotta go back to that. Would it make sense to start you on a home search sometime this year?
And they said, sure.
He said,
Sure.
That's,
Sounds like we should be on the same page.
That's. Figure out what he's looking for.
We got, good.
I got another hunt, so I guess I got rid of the property, so I'm putting, I'm not sure, I'm sending them the file.
Wait, the same person that you would double huh? Why is everybody a huh on your phone? I've never had that. Okay, yeah, so use this text or any other you want to that works for you. Tom, yeah. For number 5, we're gonna use the letter D as in deals. You got another? Let's wait.
So why, what was your question? It's exciting.
When would it be a good time to discuss about your real estate plan for 2025? It said, yo, what's good, broski? Let's do it tomorrow after bachata class.
If I want, I don't know, I might be busy, yeah.
Yo, roast beef. Y'all feel free to use that in your tax.
So that was a friend, right? And they were like, hey, you're being too salesy with me. Right?
We got broskies and hums. All right, cool. All right, so this one on the screen, I'm not sure if it's for you. Magic phrase there, right? I'm not sure if it's for you, but there are a handful of homes that I found that are a deal right now. Any interest? Now, I just want to clarify, what homes on the market are a deal? Let's get clarity on what is a deal.
Whatever's good to them.
Whatever's below average market.
Let's have a real talk here. If there is a listing that went through a price reduction, which about 1/3 of our homes in the area are doing right now, that's like the discount rack at Marshall. Let's be real, that's not going back to list price. Therefore, it is a percentage off. And sometimes it's 15, some of them should be 50, but they're unrealistic sellers. I said it. But those are your deals. So all you have to do is go into the MLS. You can use your website through command and just find the price reduced homes. Set up a search based on their area, their criteria. I don't care if they're in Roswell or wherever. There are discounted price reduced homes everywhere across the country. You can help anyone with this line.
Should there be an article in front of the deal?
Do I have a typo? That are a deal. Yeah. I have a typo there. Yep. I'm not sure if it's for you, but there are a handful of homes that I found that are a deal right now. Yeah, they come back. Say again?
No.
Okay.
She knows what I'm saying.
That's a grammar, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's me. I did this. What the fuck's in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Lisa.
On this one,
Cool.
he said, please bring him, interested to learn more, and he wanted me to include his wife in the text as well.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so I still want to go for the appointment. I just want to set them up on an MLS search. Like, hey, sounds like we should connect. I got to phone with you for 15 minutes to customize that search.
That came from the search?
This one here. That word customize is so powerful because that means that like, hey, I'm getting a catered list from a professional. I'm not just getting every price reduced homes all across FMLS, Georgia MLS from an agent. I'm giving them a custom curated list. connect with them, get on the phone with them for 15 minutes, find out what bed, bath, price point they want to be in, and then we set them up on that search. Cool?
Yeah.
So I just said for the one, what would be a good time to discuss? Football as well, but anyway, when would it be a good time to discuss real estate plans for 2025? Because I know that there are at least next year.
Okay.
Hey, friend, no plans. Then,
But wait,
but wait.
More.
I did not mean to hit the send. At some point, I will probably want to approach the owner of the house we are in to see if she will want to sell it. But it would be March at the earliest. If she doesn't, I will probably extend my lease.
Okay.
I like where I'm at, where I am. So
So my go-to response would be, hey, I want to make sure that you have the proper representation. Let's go for a strategy session. Right. Let's do that before March. Let's do that before the end of the year.
yeah.
And what about also saying to the thing you just had up there right now before, I know you like your area, there are a handful of really good deals right in your neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
That might work as well as where you are.
I want to have that conversation in person though. Yeah. I want to have that conversation in person though, not on text, because that can get lost. But yeah, if you can set the appointment of like, let's agree to have a strategy session, that's exactly what I'm bringing up in the strategy session. Yeah, great. Great
See,
thinking.
I never text that last guy on the first one with buyers. I mean, what'd you say after my buyers memory said I'm not interested in selling home right now, Toastmaster person.
Yeah.
Would this be okay? I can respect that. Would it be possible to earn your business when the time comes?
Yeah, hey, how do I earn the right to be a real estate agent when that happens? When we're like, how do I earn the right to be your real estate agent when you're?
The same thing with.
Yeah.
That's.
Good one.
I'm not sure what's to you that are handling the problems out there. You know, right now, the response is what's the location and qualification.
Where are you looking, Dave? Let's go.
What about door knocking? Like if they're not deals, like you can see physically not deals exactly where they want, you know, for you, and I don't know, the comment would be, I'll go door to door. Let's get, you know, have our consultation or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, right, that, like, sellers especially love pocket buyers and buyers love pocket listings.
Yeah.
So yeah, the volunteer team, not great, I can't really do everything. I think I'm probably going to identify first, like, where do they, because again, I go back to, there's nothing worse than working with an unmotivated buyer or seller. We're just wasting time to do that. I want to get to know a little bit more, like, are they motivated or? So remind me of what they said, what was their response?
They said, what's the location?
Okay, so we have do we know the stats is like a third of our homes are price reductions?
Yes. At least,
Yeah.
at least.
See, like a third of our homes are below asking price right now or below list price right now. Where are you looking? I keep it open.
And sounds like they need to talk to a lender as well.
Yeah, yes,
She has something right here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was good for it. All right, Lauren, we're all waiting this vision.
Okay, so this is a client I sold. This is actually a really good story because I had a listing in Avalon. They called about that listing. It wasn't the right fit for them. I was at 825, I think, and they ended up being interested in one around the corner for 1.1. So I told them that. Yeah, and so I've kept in touch with them. They have another house in Roswell. They considered renting that out. So I talked to Markia about that. They considered selling it. They're gonna hold on to it for now, but they do have an adult daughter with special needs. So right now they're considering purchasing a home for her where a caregiver could live with her, and that's what I'm tasked with looking for.
Wow.
You take care of that, you have a client for life.
Yeah,
Great job.
that's amazing. Good
Great
job.
job.
Are you sending this out?
Yeah, the slides? Yeah, there'll be a QR card at the end if you can stick around. Leah, is that a stretch or a hand? Oh, okay.
So there's been two. One is that I'm good. My neighbor's getting ready to. No one says. Oh, I love it. I raised my hand before.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just yell at me for something.
Checking no real estate is near visual.
Okay. Okay. Going back to the one that said their neighbor is moving, don't be afraid to give a direct ask and say like, hey, to make this as easy as possible for everybody, can you connect us on a three-way text? Make that ask. People are like, of course, that makes no sense. Like, that makes perfect sense. They don't think to do that unless you tell them.
Could you take, not to, take this to a different place, but could you take this one right here and send it to a couple of agents, say, I'm not sure if it's for you, but there's a handful of opportunities at Keller Williams?
I got a profit share one, don't worry, babe, I got you.
Oh, okay, got it.
I got one of those, dude, don't you worry. All right, y'all ready for number 6?
Yeah.
Number 6, how open-minded would you be to getting set up on a home search this week? Again, a magic phrase from Bill Jones. How open-minded would you be to getting set up on a home search this week?
What letter?
Y'all are faster than I can handle. I need to start bringing the spinny wheel with me.
So what?
I need like a spinny wheel when we're doing letters. We're gonna do this with B. B.
Like Bernhardt.
Yeah.
That's her last
Okay, I was like, random. Huh?
Like a million.
Excellent. All right, so how open-minded would you be to getting set up on a home search? Text at least 5 people with the letter B. Now, I'm gonna cheat here. I'm gonna go ahead and open number 7 as well. Number 7 is the same exact text, but we're targeting sellers. How open-minded would you be to exploring the equity in your home? This is, again, a cool way that you can reuse these magic phrases to target both buyers or sellers.
Is that one a good one to also send to expired systems? Have you seen?
How open-minded would you be to getting stuff on a home search this week? Or, yeah, if you feel on your phone, they're just, Sammy Seller, if you don't know their last name, is another great one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm putting 6 and 7 up here, just know the difference is 6 is how open-minded would you be to getting set up on a home search this week? That's again, if we're targeting buyers, and then there's the seller option here. How open-minded would you be to exploring the equity in your home? We're using the same text, 2 different ways.
Okay, Tracy. October 17th.
Oh. Right.
Sam, did you speak to that? I mean, the time of the date, do you think it's better to, like, I know some folks said it's probably should be making this.
Oh, yeah, always making put these spots again, but guessing there's some context that maybe in a town hall break is going on for some school still. Yeah, you don't always try and set the appointment for as soon as possible, but if you can't, just get a date, but just follow up. I wouldn't go more than 2 days without just making sure. You're deceiving me. I just.
Especially Anna.
Earlier.
Megan's gonna sell. She said, I wish you know how much I thought mine house sell for, I'm not selling, so I said, let's get together. She said, yeah.
Yeah. You could, you responded, you nailed it. You could just use this as well, which would, hey, how might we be to exploring the equity in your home? But you nailed it without the
Say
serious.
for half an hour, we'd be at some appointments in a half hour.
We'll get there.
One on that slide, but I have I think, well, do I can check. For the equity before about a year ago.
Okay.
Remember that.
So this is for buyer, hey, how money would you be? This one's how money would be in exploring the equity.
The sellers that came up.
You could, I don't know how, you can say, hey, does it make sense to reopen the conversation? Yeah, something like that. The magic phrase doesn't make sense, you can throw anything in it.
Yeah.
Which one? We're thinking about. Do we tell appointments?
And Kathy just had something happen. I had someone that I texted call me and say, my son needs to talk to you. So he's ready to move, finally.
Just like before, hey, you push on a 3-way text, unless they're buying the house for this son, yeah,
Well, he did.
Okay.
He did. When we were out there, I told him to do that.
cool.
Okay.
Right on.
Let's say it yesterday.
Nope. All right, how are you? You ready for another one?
I got a question. Some of these contacts that I have are just nothing but emails.
Yeah.
How can I take this? What subject would you use? You have for each one?
So in my slide deck, there's a lecture that goes along with this, just in case that we don't set appointments, which never happened, I've never gone through it. Just like how we essentially ripped off the golden letter, right? The golden letter says, would you be willing to sell your house to our buyers? We turn that into a text message. The whole idea here is that when you think about marketing, we have your message and your method. Your message is everything that we have up on screen. Your method is how you deliver that message. You could door knocking with it. You can cold call with these. You can put this on social media.
What's the
You can
subject
read
line?
this and done.
What would you use on something like, especially that first?
You wanna know?
In an email, you're saying?
Yeah, the subject line, so what would you put in the subject line?
For this one specifically,
Well, the first one, in more specific.
Would you be willing to sell your home then?
all the golden text.
What would be your subject line?
I don't know. I'm new.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey,
I'm
hey
not a big
Sam.
email guy.
Hey Sam,
Yes.
I got a response for one of the messages. Would you be willing to sell your house at this time to one of our buyers? And he
Excellent.
responded, not at this time.
Great. Real estate touch. That's the
Okay,
base.
but
is all
so
we got
I'm
there.
I'm what would you do? How would you respond to that?
So they just said not at this time.
Yes.
You could use one of these other phrases of, well, when would it make sense to have that discussion? Or well, when would it make sense to follow up, on your time?
Well,
What's driving your decision? Like, when would it be?
Yeah. Yeah. The tricky thing is like, they may not know, like right now, I have no intention of moving until my kids are moved out, which is probably at least 10 years from now. So I don't, for me as a consumer, I wouldn't have an answer to that. So like, it's kind of hard to answer something that you don't have an answer for. But yeah, you can just keep asking the questions and hopefully get there.
okay. Help me understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks for participating even at home. What do you got, Ashley?
Kind of respond to it. So I asked, so would it make sense to start doing home search sometime this year? She said, hi, no, but thank you for offering. I said, you're welcome. Are y'all planning to rent again and again next year? We are not. Was her response. So what do I say to that?
Oh, so it sounds like you have some context here. Like you know them, you know they're renting. Can you tell us more?
They were tenants, my parents had a rental in Buckhead, they were tenants, and they moved out, but moved into another rental.
Okay.
And that's been a little over a year or so. And so, but I don't think they're a young, newly married couple. That's all I know.
Okay. I would probably, since you have the context and we know, it sounds like you don't have a lot to lose in the situation. I'd probably just go direct with it of like, well, what are your plans? Yeah. That one's a little bit more direct. Not everyone's gonna be like, if that doesn't feel right, come up with something like that, but. Okay. You got one? What'd you get? April 2025. Sounds like we should meet now. There's a lot of things to get ready for you. Yeah, go for the appointment.
That's bad for you.
Thank you for being here.
Awesome, Ebony.
Way to go. Way to go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready for the next one? We good? I know I'm overtime here. Yeah, okay. I need 2 hand waves, so I know it's not stretch.
Because it's like exploded, because as Sunny is both my neighbors. Farm with the lot. It's like the neighbors in the other street before it, she just sent me pictures of her house, it's beautiful. I'm embarrassed because I sold her house in 2022. She went and moved into a trailer to take her mother, so I'm kind of just, you know what I mean, and I like this fault. I kind of just left it all. And it's just like, so I'm ashamed of myself for letting it alone, right? Because she ended up moving into her mom's house. And now she's in that house. Because I kind of, you know, you just kind of go, oh, she didn't pay. She walked over.
Yeah.
So, shame on you.
Not shame on you. You're not, is anyone ever else just like make the deal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think like a random text, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, so.
But who better to take care of them than you? Just remember that at Christmas time, and my birthday is also December 13th. I love tequila. Well, that's the other hand.
Oh, yeah, I had two responses. One was to, I found that I have a deal right now on a handful of homes.
Okay.
But they no longer live in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then I have another one about, if they would be willing to sell their house to one of my buyers, and they said, sorry, not listening.
Okay, so on your out-of-town people, do not underestimate that you belong to the biggest brokerage in the world. We have 180,000 associates across global Keller Williams. So I would just say, hey, I have amazing referral partners literally everywhere. I'm like Verizon with my coverage. Like I got you. When you're ready, let me know. I can connect you with the best people. Okay. Ladies first.
I just said the loan offer good deal, but have good deals. And someone said, hello, Chandria, it's been a while. I'm now a realtor.
All right, hold up. I got text. Give me 2 slides.
Give me spots.
Okay, if they go through in a couple seconds, I got you. Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you my response or not?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I said, wonderful, congratulations. How are you liking it so far? Do you feel supported?
Okay.
And he set up a home search question mark,
Uh-huh.
and then I replied, are you interested in buying a home in the near future? Then he messaged back, I'm not in the market right now, man, but when I am, I will sure contact you.
Cool, good. That's great. You're making great real estate.
So
Same thing, essentially.
response to the home search, he said, I'm driving, give me a call, not sure what you mean.
Yeah, get out of here. Okay, cool. Hey, all we did is we just determined timeline for somebody inside your database, just make sure that you mentally or probably mark that in your CRM. Their timeline's 10 years. Don't wait 5 years. Don't wait a year. Touch base with them every quarter.
Are you ready for some investment property?
And I'll touch base with them every quarter and just hit them up with number 2. Hey, just touching base. Have you ever seen these change? Yep, this is a great policy. Yep.
Sure. What's worked for me is I ask people, do you want a home? They say, yeah. I said, well, how many? I said, are you ready for your investment properties yet? So he said he's not ready to buy, to sell for 10 years, but maybe they want investment property.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Good job, then.
Yep. Cool. All right. So this one is not a text message that you can send. So you can take a break for a second. You don't have to exhale. You all can play this stupid. This is from right out of Phil Jones's mouth. So I've ripped this dude off for basically everything that we created. But we had the luxury of doing a MAPS coaches training with Phil. And he said, hey, what would it look like if you screenshotted somebody's Zillow's estimate and just sent the text? What are your thoughts on this? Why is it a horrible idea? Yes, but here's the thing. As much as we know that Zillow absolutely sucks and this estimate is absolute trash, we know that they know what his estimate is. Every single homeowner has put their address in here, so they're familiar with it. Now, I'm asking the question, what are your thoughts on this? Now, the cool thing is like you can also go online, that if somebody thinks that this estimate is gospel, there's a lovely article that tells you how the CEO of Zillow sold his house for like 40% under the Zestimate on his home. There's all kinds of data out here that tells you how crappy this is. But what we're doing is we're just sparking the information. Because I'll get to you. What we're pointing out here is this is my own personal home. So this is my house, 345 Canyon Oak Way. The Zestimate is 685. I bought in March of 2020. I closed in March of 2020. You wanna know what I paid for my house?
600.
419 with 3,000 services. Now, yeah, I'm like 3 flat. Now, the thing is, I've been in real estate, so I know what my home value is all the time, but most people have no stinking clue what their home is worth. My neighborhood was originally developed in 1997. There are still, I think, 12 people who were original builders inside of there. What do you think their response would be if they received something like this from you?
Holy moly.
They're gonna call you.
I hope there's like, yeah, I want to see swear words come across there.
Yeah.
So the point is, I just want to put some like, hey, do you have any clue what your house is worth? We know that the Zestimate is not gospel by any means. They need a trusted real estate professional to actually do the work. But what this is gonna do is set an appointment of like, hey, awesome, I'm glad you're thrilled. Let me come out. And again, just like before, let's look at the upgrades. Let's look at the condition of your house. Let's look at like true comps and come up with what this number would truly be for you if you want this. Cool. This one requires work, right? You have to go into Zillow, you have to put in their address, you have to screenshot it and send it. But I would challenge you, do like 5 of these a day, every day, and you're gonna get listed. Okay.
Recommending that they screenshot, send out and.
No, so the text message above it, what are your thoughts on this? Yeah, what are your thoughts on this? Yeah, and then I got to call in, I mean,
So she liked it, right?
which one?
The one with the 5 people now.
All night.
So she liked the message when I said something about, she liked this. She said that would be great. I would have to do it during my lunch break. Let's plan something in the next few weeks.
I know you want to close it. All right, Stephanie.
That does work, you guys, you had to find posts, there's this, whatever,
Yep.
Facebook, and I just said that you didn't call me. And they're getting their house ready, we're gonna lose it.
Oh.
That wasn't from today. It's still awesome, yeah. Good listen. And I heard the A word here, not.
Yeah, we gotta put it in. It's fun for me. This week for free house.
Oh. Wait, on Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday.
Yeah. I need a balance.
You don't get to disappoint me with class again, Sam, like.
Thank you, right?
But how would, if you did this quarterly, if you did a DT, D2, and you did this quarterly to your database?
Let's be real. You don't need me to do diddly. Do this every day. All right.
We could just do a group in the office. Everybody sign up, let's pick a day.
Thank you for
Next week or
coming
2
in.
months, and we don't.
Wait, I just want to drop that.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Y'all Tuesday before team meeting.
Okay, hang on.
Hey, guys, wait one second.
Thank you.
We have something, Stephanie?
Yeah, so I've been working with Lee and Raven and Mel. I was going to do an expired and FISBO class on Wednesdays from 11 to 12:30, starting on the first week of November. However, if you guys would like to do this during that time instead, that would be fantastic, or in addition to, we could do this
Awesome.
for like an
Stephanie
hour
wants
and a
to
half.
do a focus on cold calling,
Yeah,
Stephanie, we would love that.
thank you.
All right, profit share. Profit share. If you choose to take part of this, I'm gonna make this easy. This works too. Hey, Raven. Hey, Raven. I've always enjoyed working with you. I was wondering, how open-minded would you be to coming over to KW? Every single person that is an agent that is not already with KW. We're having this one here. Let me ask you a question on my second tech. It's not up here.
Yes.
So.
You obviously have had to have worked with them before.
Absolutely, all day.
Okay. I can't do that in Savannah. Okay.
Absolutely, all day.
All right.
And I'll write it for them.
All right, so I take a screenshot of this or take a picture of this. I'm gonna give you another one verbally because I had to take it out of my slide deck. Another magic phrase from Phil Jones we've already talked about is how open-minded would you be? Here's the best recruiting profit share text in favorite script I'm gonna give you. How open-minded would you be to receiving a custom offer letter to join Kevin? How open-minded would you be to receiving a custom offer letter to join Kevin Williams?
And I will do the letter for you.
Now, hold up, Julie, I didn't get a custom offer to join Keller Williams.
Yeah, that's how we roll, Sam. That's how we do it.
Here's the deal, we don't have sweetheart deals at KW. But we have some really cool ways that we can package the value of
Absolutely.
KW to specifically point out the things that we do for everybody that looks like a custom offer to the
Business
people.
card,
It's part of the conversation.
All that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So,
Lead, yeah, lead, all this.
we have a good friend that you are in a mutual mastermind that I just would been waiting for the time to like counsel together. See, because she's been with Keller Williams before, now she's with Better Homes and Gardens.
Send it,
And that's what I was thinking.
send it. And don't, send it-
I'm in contact with her all the time.
do not send this to other Keller Williams agents.
Right.
Well, and it doesn't make sense because we're saying how of my
Right,
to be
but
joining
Just if
KW.
you're going through co-ops or whatever, just be very
You
aware.
cannot recruit from KW.
KW.
Yep, so this is gonna give you a Canva download, so all my presentations are in Canva, so if you see Canva, don't panic. This will just give you the presentation side of here, all the text messages are here, so when you meet to do the mastermind, every team meeting, or right before every team meeting, you have the information in here, and you may or may not have saw me blow through all of this really quickly. This just basically says, hey, here's all the different ways that you can share this message. The number?
She wrote them on there.
Y'all rock. Now, here's what we did in the last 2 hours. We went over. Y'all absolutely crushed it today.
Yeah. Slide.
Does it work? Okay. Cool. If not, I'll get to Raven. We'll get broadcast to everybody.
Yeah. Okay, y'all, snap.
The text messages, the appointments, the responses, the calls we all got today work because all of you trust me to get out of your comfort zone, to text these random people, to rehash all these conversations. Thank you. Y'all make this work, not me. And before we wrap up, there was a person in the back that had one more thing and I went with him. What'd you say?
And you got any needs for changing the house, getting new houses and stuff. I'm not sure. I sent that one. Not sure it's for you, but there's a handful of homes. I thought that are feel now and services. And she's like, yes, I do have interest for getting a new house. I'm happy and he's a friend.
Yeah.
And are you a real estate? I didn't know. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. She's a real estate agent. So you killed two birds with one stone. Number one, we established that you were a trusted realtor and we got the touch out, and it sounds like you have the opportunity to really make an appointment here. My parting words with this, remember, if you're gonna do this on your own, which I encourage, pick up text, just do 5 of them every day. And it's crazy with this. You've seen it here today.
Snowball effect.
You're trying to have that conversation. It sounds like we should meet. No matter what your responses are, what you're getting back, we're always striving to be able to say at some point in our conversation, it sounds like we should meet. Or it sounds like I should connect you with my partners, right? That's what we gotta do. Go out there, kick some butt, be brave, and thank you all for your participation.
And as you can see, we set 15 appointments, we got 42 response and 4 calls. You guys are perfect today. Thank you so much. So it seize the day. That's what it says, seize the day. Make it a great day. Awesome.
Like the marketing guru.
Oh.
So, 2 situations I'm in right now.
Okay.
Basically, one is a rental apartment, it is fully furnished, it is right.
Okay.
Now, according to comps, the goals to that one is should be about $3,500 to $4,000 without the furniture.
Okay.
We have it around 5,000 with the furniture. I've had them listening for multiple months. I haven't had one person look at it, go down.
Okay.
Since I